Growing up, you always had like that attraction to some cartoon hottie. Maid Marian, let me tell you. Let's start the show. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of FYC Film Review. I'm your host, Gandhi. With me, my partner, Naldo. How's it going, buddy? Do you
It's
share the
called
affinity for Maid Marian as I did?
no. When I was a kid, I was more of like a gadget type of guy from Rescue Rangers. That was kind of
Okay.
my go-to. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Maid Marian was a foxy lady, man.
Oh, good grief. Oh my goodness. What's going on, man?
Hey!
How's it going, everybody?
We are here for another Disney classic.
Yeah. Yeah. 1973. We went to the 70s on this one.
Woo!
1973.
So far.
Yeah, Disney's Robin Hood. Disney's Robin Hood. Now, did you grow up with this?
No.
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 Okay. All right.
For some reason, it was way later that I watched it and dove back
Really?
into it. I think, once I started kind of getting into Disney again in the 90s,
Okay.
a little past the Little Mermaid stage when it was kind of like Disney was getting big again. But no, I don't remember watching this a lot as a kid. Maybe I did, and I just don't remember.
Huh.
But this was
Okay.
fun because I have not watched this movie all the way through in probably, I don't know, decades.
Okay. This is okay. I grew up with this movie, so this is familiar territory for me. And we watched, I wouldn't say we watched this movie here um with the family, but we watched it often enough that I remember it. So it's, maybe once every 2 years, maybe something
Okay.
like that. So yeah, it's, I grew up with this and it's always a good one. It's always nostalgic for me. It's not as great as these other movies, but there's something about Disney and like the late 60s and the 70s. It's a little bit raw. It's not as
Hmm.
polished. It's not as sentimental like Pinocchio, but it's not as polished like Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast. It's the 70s. It's so the 70s were a bit raw and unpolished.
Yeah, what is it? Sword in the Stone kind of
Yeah.
came from around this
Mm-hmm.
time. I really
Yeah.
like the animation style from that era.
Yeah.
And you're right. I guess it is that unpolished feel. There's music, but it's not overwhelming. It's almost not like a musical. There's a lot of comedy to this one,
Yeah.
which I thoroughly enjoyed. And just honestly forgot about. The characters because of Robin Hood, and you
Right.
see the faces of these characters throughout Disneyland and stuff, but it's one of those that just kind of fell to the wayside, and people don't really talk about it very often. It's very
Yeah.
rare that I hear people quote this or say, "Oh, this is one of my favorites of the Disney, vault."
Yeah. I would go and I would go as far and say that this is the most underrated Disney movie ever. That's what I would
That's
say.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's fair assessment, right?
Mm-hmm.
People don't go, "Oh, I love that Robin Hood take." Maybe
Right.
it's because there's so many Robin Hood stories. I mean, personally, I'm a Men in Tights guy, but hey.
That's different, man. I love the fact that Little John is played by the same. It's a rehash of Baloo, right? It's a
Yes,
rehash
it's
of Baloo.
Phil
That's all
Harris,
it
the
is.
same
Phil
voice
Harris,
actor.
yeah.
Yep.
And the Jungle Book actually came out before this. The Jungle Book came out in like the 67 or 68.
Hmm.
So the
Hmm.
late 60s. It's just funny how would do that back then. I don't think that Disney does that, rehashes their characters and puts on a different outfit and just calls them something different these days, right? The voices, sure, but not the characters.
Hey, they made him brown too instead of gray. So, they really, really went strong on that.
Good call. I didn't even pick up on that. You're right. Baloo was gray. Now he's
Yeah,
brown.
man.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite character in this one?
You know what? I love the rooster. I've always been a
Oh,
fan of the rooster,
really?
even though he's not like a main player. The beginning of
Okay,
where the rooster just, that song, he's just chill.
sure.
Yeah, it's chill. I like it. I like the rooster.
Okay, okay. I literally have a note that says the minstrel might be my least favorite character, but
Wow,
I
really?
I'll let you
Come
have it. You
on.
can totally
Okay.
have it. Of
All
all the
right.
characters, you pick that. That's fine. You should have picked the king. The king
He's
is
funny.
so
Yeah.
funny.
Actually,
The
Prince. He's the prince. Let's get it
uh
right. Prince
well,
John, PJ.
he's Prince John. PJ,
Yeah.
put that on my luggage. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He just the voice actor is incredible. All the mommy, when he says mommy, starts sucking the thumb. It's just
Yeah.
such a weird portrayal of that character, and I just love it. I
Yeah, it's
absolutely love
good.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's really funny. I remember as a kid watching this when everybody gets thrown in jail, right? Because they don't pay their taxes. I didn't understand taxes when I was a kid,
Sure,
but I
sure.
remember seeing, especially like the all the little bunnies and then the turtles and the rats and or the
Hmm.
mouse just being in jail. I remember seeing that scene and I would just have this feeling of dread as a kid. I would get really sad watching that scene. It's hilarious, man. It really is. It's funny, but
You feel
whatever.
for the people of England not paying their taxes. I
They
get it.
could not pay their taxes, yeah. And the sheriff of Nottingham in this, that dude is just rotten to the core. He's totally stands out too.
Yeah, yeah, they do a really good job with this, honestly. So many quotable things when I guess the hen, I forgot the character's name, but plays Maid Marian's
Yeah,
handler when she's fucking running through and they're like, seize the fat one.
the fat
Like,
one, yeah.
oh
It's
my God, it
yeah,
just there's so much good in this that I'm appreciative that we went back and watched this, man, because
yeah,
it is definitely an underrated Disney film.
yeah. Like you said, like Sword in the Stone, right? Around that time era, Jungle Book. Well, the Jungle Book's a bit more popular because of the music. The music really
Sure, sure. A couple
makes a
songs in
big
it,
difference.
yeah, and they, have since
Yeah,
gone back and done a live action version. But
yeah,
the best part about this, man, it's just short and sweet, like animation should be. It's like 75 minutes and just a thoroughly enjoyable film from start to finish.
absolutely. Yeah, let's rate it. I mean, what else is there to say, right? Let's rate it.
Let's do it. It's Robin Hood. Watch it. Yeah, if you haven't
It's
seen
Robin
this
Hood.
movie, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, you'll love the rooster. The rooster's the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Let us know.
All right, 1 to 5. 1 arrow being really bad, 5 arrows being really good. Who wants to go first?
You're going first on this one.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go with a listen. This movie doesn't hit as hard as when I was a kid. Nothing really does.
Hmm.
But it still holds up, I think. It's still pretty good. My family loves it. I don't want to say love it, but they like it. They think
Yeah.
it's a good movie. So it still works. Again, it's from the 70s, Disney 70s. I'm gonna go with a 3, a solid 3 on this one. I was gonna go
Okay.
3.5, but I'm going with a 3. I'm older now and it just doesn't hit as hard, but it's still good. I still recommend it.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go a little higher. I'm gonna take your arrow and I'm just gonna split it down the middle and
Oh,
go three and a
good job.
half.
Okay.
One up you there, or half up you, arrow
Yeah.
there. It's I was impressed. I love the animation style. They keep the music to a minimum and the comedy just sharp. And I'm gonna watch this again pretty soon because I feel like there was even stuff that I missed throughout it, and I want to see it again. So three and a
Very,
half arrows, man.
very good. Hey, good one. It's a good one. 3.5. I love it.
Yes, if you don't remember this or you have not watched this in a long time, I definitely say pick it back up again and let us know what you think of 1973 Robin Hood from Disney.
Yeah, we weren't even alive back then, but hey.
Doesn't matter. We've got it now. I'm sure everyone's got Disney Plus, so go check it out.
Yeah.
I've been your host, Gagne, with me, my partner, Naldo, and we are FYC Film Review. We'll see you next time, guys.
Have a good one, everybody.